You are doing your own engagement in front of the government house on the street. You carry placard and banner. You're dancing and dancing. You're dancing and dancing and singing nonsense. You say you're protesting to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When you finish that nonsense you do in the street there, how does that message ring in the ear of Tinubu, the president of Nigeria? You don't know the road. They whisked him into UK Parliament. They told him, now we have kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have to go and play.
Is anybody hearing me?
Card. The divide and conquer card.
Yeah.
You have to go and play that you are the savior of Nigeria now in the name of Igbo presidency. You will go and sell the narrative, and all Biafrans that are looking for a way of seeing Igbo presidency for the past how many years, they will vote for you. But you are not going to be the president though. You're just going to distract everybody so that everybody will go for the election. At the end of the day, we use it to quell and continue to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there. The momentum that all Biafrans would have used to observe no elections in Biafra land, they will now go with the hope of seeing you as Peter Obi. Their hope will be reassured and rekindled. They will all hope for a new Nigeria in Peter Obi. And they will forget Biafra and they will forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will reassure themselves that when Peter Obi becomes president, that he will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. These are the cards that were given to them to play. Did they play it? Yes, they played it very well. Who was the master player? Peter Obi. They did not look for Yusuf to give the work to do. It was Obi they gave the work. They used a fellow Biafran to play the red card to destroy Biafra. And while that was not done, totally, some of you are there calling yourself IPOB political wing. Some are calling yourself IPOB DOS. All of you are calling yourself different names. Imagine brothers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu going online attacking Simon Ekpa, writing all sort of nonsense. This is the same person that came out to tell Biafrans that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and then he did not die, he later spoke from Nigeria that he recommended that Simon Ekpa should be given a slot in Radio Biafra to speak, to continue on Biafra. And then DOS refused and turned the message to that the message was Simon Ekpa should come and take over Radio Biafra. And this idiot corrected it and said, no, it was a lie. That the true message was he should be given a slot to preach on that platform to create awareness of Biafra. And then DOS evil group refused it. The same idiot now opening his mouth in this 2025 to say, Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, a criminal. He has nothing to do with IPOB. But you are the same person that open your mouth and say your IPOB leader said Simon Ekpa should be the one to take over speaking on Radio Biafra. So you that said the IPOB leader ordained him to be the one speaking, what are you insinuating now? Just because the courses that are on your head are making all of you to look very stupid. You will talk this one today, you don't think of the implications of what you're saying. Tomorrow, the God of Biafra will still use your mouth to disgrace you. Please, anybody that is on the fence, calm down. Yes, because these cause elders that you see that are shouting on the street of Biafra like this, the God of Biafra is catching up with them. Their betrayals are catching up with them. That is why you're seeing what is happening now. Very soon, they will be walking naked. Yes, in the street of Biafra. These people, they will be walking naked in the street of Biafra with the sabotage that they've done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigerian terrorist government are not the one keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. They are not the one killing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The people that are killing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are these cause politicians and elders that you see that are from our lands. They are the people. They are the ones telling Tinubu, telling Nigerian presidency that they should not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they should keep him there. The same way that you see Gumi is coming out to threaten Nigerian government on behalf of the Fulani terrorists. He's telling them, if you go and shoot any Fulani terrorists, your lands and communities will be invaded again. If you kill one Fulani terrorist, this is what will happen to you. That is the same way that these cause elders and politicians of our land are doing. Their own is not to tell Nigerian terrorists, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or don't touch Biafra. No, their own is kill Biafra, kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their own is kill Simon Ekpa. Their own is kill Biafra liberation. Their own is kill Biafra independence. Because they cannot stand to see their corruption brought to an end. I salute all Biafrans. The mic will be open for some people that want to speak. We may be here for maybe the next 30 to 40 minutes, and then we bring it down. So if you want to speak, please, you can come to the mic. Mazonyeka, go ahead. Honorable Betty, go ahead. I think Mazonyeka is not ready. Anyone that is ready there can go ahead. Never again. If you're ready, you go ahead. Hardcore, if you're ready, you go ahead. Hardcore, go ahead if you're ready.
Side, greetings to all Biafran. I greet you, my information minister, Mazio Kokunte. All protocols duly observed, because I know we don't have much time. You have, I must say that you've said it all. You've said it all. You know, the most painful thing in life is that you know who is dealing with you, and you are unable to do something. That's the situation we found ourselves. We know these politicians. We know these wicked Ohaneze Igbo elders. Most of us that used to come and listen have them as uncles, as brothers. Their families are living okay. They're enjoying life. They lack nothing. Most of them send their families to go and study, children to go and study abroad. Another place, that place they send the children to go and study. Another man fought to make that US, that Canada, look the way it is. To have a good educational system. But coming to their own land, they refused and vowed that Fulani will continue to suppress us. I don't want to say much, but if you know that you have an uncle, your father, your brother, your sister, your auntie, who is a betrayer, who is a saboteur, whether he is doing it on social media, directly or indirectly, whether they have a group, or whichever method they are applying to destroy this movement for the freedom of Biafra, you have to caution them, because there may not be another chance for any of them soon, very soon. Because the moment we begin to deal with the saboteurs, their paymasters will find no one to work for them again. And once we get that done, see you and see Biafra. There's no way we can move into Biafra with those who don't want Biafra to come. We must eradicate them. And that is the stage we are going now. If you have a brother, you have a sister, you have a father, you have a mother, you have anybody you know that is betraying Biafra, tell them to be cautioned. There is no way we will keep our eyes and our hands full. We'll be looking for what is eating the vegetable, while the thing that is eating the vegetable is under the vegetable leaf. I don't want to talk any much again. The action that would be taking place, nobody will come to say, but this is not why. You see how to get the Biafra. You see how to get Biafra. But you enter flight from far distant place and went to Finland to stand against your brother. You wrote petitions upon petitions to destroy your own brother. You vow that instead of Simon Ekpa to get this Biafra, let the Biafra not come. You are the thing that is eating that vegetable, and we must get you out for the vegetable to grow. I repeat again, warn anyone you know that is a saboteur, whether he's living abroad or anywhere he's staying. Time is ticking, and when it will start, nobody to say this is not what Nnamdi Kanu wants. This is what we want. Well, we the original Biafra, we the hardcores. What we want is to remove every tree that Ohamadike and our PM did not plant. Any seed that Ojupu, Philip Effiong did not plant, we are going to uproot them. And the time is now. You will never hear me speak this again. I've not been coming on space because seriously, we are working on something. Be warned. Adjust yourself. Still on defense, calm down like our information minister have said. Nobody will do it for us. It is in our hand. All we need is to make effort. And that effort is to support BLA and BDF. Let's keep the fire burning while we wait for our Prime Minister and Ohamadike to join us. I will rest my case here so that other people can speak. Airborne! 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 All must hail Biafra! Thank you, my people. Good morning from my end.
Thank you so much. Never again. Never again. Go ahead.
Oh, my mini. Oh my God. Good. Oh, shit. Am I coming out clear?
Yes, sir.
My minister, I greet you. I salute you. I greet everyone on the space. You have said it all. Honestly, the leaders, I'm an Igbo person, you understand, but sometimes the thing is no longer it doesn't glad our heart anymore. These people, their stupidity is becoming obvious that we don't need them anymore. You know, around us, around our area, around our vicinity, anything surround us because these people, they have poor sound. How will I even put it? They have disgraced us enough. I listened to the post that you made, that the speech of Donald Trump. He said that we are going to he's going to protect the border. And he said that is the word that he said there that the people that are coming to America, they are going to send them back if you are not coming legitimately. And sometimes maybe they will put you in a place or they will imprison you or you will not even get there. And you say you understand what I mean. That means they are going to take them out. So these people, they needed to take out, honestly, because they are the people disgracing us. They are the people bringing shame on us. This Biafra that our forefather fight is all about betrayers. The betrayed is too much, and it's high time we start taking them out. We don't need to beating anybody. These people are evil. They are the ones eating us up. They are the ones making this Fulani. Look at the Fulani herdsmen. The people are coming to gather and talk peace with gun and with AK-47, with every machine. And the people are watching them. And the stupid people in the leadership in the southeast are watching these people. And they are coming to talk about peace. And look at what they are doing to our leaders. We should start taking these people out, honestly. Anyhow, we are going to do it. I don't know. But they have disgraced us enough. This is freedom that we are fighting, and the inner injury is the one that pains most because these people, the inner injury are the one bringing them inside to destroy us because they don't know our home, if not the inside ones that are doing all this mess that we are struggling. Anytime that we want to get to the starting age, they will just take it ahead. We will start to build again. We'll start taking them out too, so they will start building again. You say that the space is going to be brought shut down shortly. I don't want to take much time, but these people in the southeast, they need to take out. Thank you.
Thank you, my Chineke. Who goes next? Solomon.
Good evening, Biafrans. Am I coming out well? I'm not hearing anything. No. Am I coming out?
Yes, I can hear you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, my able Minister of Information. You have said it all. All this thing is what is in my mind, but I don't want to. I don't know how I will put it in order. But I have settled everything in order. So and all these people that is doing all these sort of things, from the politicians to people in our midst, the enablers in our midst, in the one that is that troubles me most, apart from the politicians that I know that the battle is a battle between the have and have not. So now they are using the have not, which is people in our midst. That is the one that is touching. So, but I thought I think many things about them. I said this thing have becoming like a Christianity that is preaching heaven, preach heaven at last. So our own is Biafra at last. So I thought that is why we are not touching some people. Some people supposed to be receiving kakaka, even if you are in kakaka okokoko, even if you are in abroad or you are in our midst. So, but this time around, I think God is doing that in Mazen Nanakan, our leader, has said that Biafra will come miraculously, the last miracle on earth. So when this miracle will manifest physical, we've settled, all these people will be taken out. They will not be in our midst. They will not be, even both the politicians, both the politicians and the enablers in our midst, our internal enemies. They will not stay because God is going to use broom to sweep them out of our midst, because that's the way to have a new nation that will be incorruptible. So you have said it all. It's the one that about or Abu Fulani safe. Abu Fulani, when I'm going through my memory, I found out that she is implant by the politicians. He's even started from origin. They planted him to strike this time, and he strike and do all sort of things to weigh us down. You know, and the type of poison the enemy projected into her to use against us was so poison the people, people that so gullible with her, and the preserve the he brought in the northern politicians and even PDP politicians and even APC politicians. You know, they are all the same. So he brought them into our midst to hijack the everything. That's why I was listening to one man that is talking about Gentle. Talking about Gentle. He said Gentle is on his own. That is a criminal. Is this and that. In short, they don't know what to talk. You know, I was listening to that man. I said, this man is not he's just an orator politician. He's not in our midst. He's not our own. He's just talking from the side of the political distance. He don't know what is happening, because who is among us that is calling himself Biafran to be talking against Gentle? Who is Gentle and who is Biafra? Gentle is a commander of one section of our distance, of our military. They have blackmailed him to the extent that any person that is not a good good person, a good Biafran, we begin to hate gentle. But thank God, hereafter is the ultimate, because they will worship him. Likewise, they worship our APM. Our APM, they will worship him, because God is now vindicating our APM. Likewise, he will vindicate the gentle, not far from now. So God will vindicate them in our APM now is vindicated that he is the one that is stopping Nigeria. Our Fulani said that people of Nigeria send into court, that this and that. But now we have seen that our APM and the world has seen it. All the people that have I may say they have not sense before. We know, because even if a blind person, a deaf and dumb person, we understand now that the person that is holding the struggle now is our APM, in absence of our PM Simon Ekpa. Likewise, who that is still holding the struggle is our PM, in absence of Mazen Nandekano. So the same spirit, the same vision, the same might, and the work is still going, and God is going to do something. So I still support the two speakers, and also support our information minister. You said it all. So God is going to do something through us, and because God will not come down from heaven, he will use an entity to do the work. So God will do something through us very soon, not long. Even for now, they're supposed to be receiving kakaka anywhere they are. So that I'm just using this as illustration. So we know all I mean about kakaka and the kukuku. So this is where I will pause. Olaflani is a poison, the poisonous snake that bite many. They will not be free, because I have discussed with some of his listeners and followers, and I found out that they are far from the truth, and they are far from original. They are no more what we know them to be before. So they are now poison. But God will do it soonest. Our PM will join us, and our leader, Mazen Khan, will join us in healthy health. Nothing will happen to him. Nothing will happen to our men, our soldiers. Our soldiers, none of them will die, even if they are showing picture. Is it not Adade Oranjo begin to portray bring one picture? Say a caterpillar will send picture. Taranabi who goes as Amunobi will send picture for him. He send picture, say this is a success. I don't know where they get that nonsense. And yet, God is still doing something through his people. Success cannot be touched. Success cannot be known. They thought they know it all, but God knows how he guides his people. So, all hail Biafra. Thank you, special, our Minister of Information. You have touched our lives this evening. I know any person on the fence, any person on the fence, it will come down, because a time shall come, door will not be open again. Door of heaven will not be open again, because Biafra is a last miracle on earth, and I have seen it. God is about to do something. All hail Biafra.
Thank you, Machineka. We go to our COS, original COS. Over to you, sir.
Greetings, Mazi Sonny, and all Biafrans on the space. Greetings to each and every one of you. Please, I want to stand on the existing protocol. I'm not going to take long, so that I know we have limited time, so that those who would want to say one or two things can come up and speak too. Mazi Sonny, thank you so much for the way you treated this very topic that we are having this evening. It's very clear to everyone who the enemies of our people are. I call them the Igbo political terrorists. Both the politicians and the elites, they are all political terrorists in our land. And God bear me witness, we will never spare any terrorist in our land. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter how big the person might think they are. If you are a terrorist in the land of Biafra, you will not be spared. And that is one thing everybody has to know. But then, on the other hand, I really want to call on my brother Solomon that just finished speaking. He used the word God is going to use entities. And in these entities, he's making reference to us as a people. Each person is an entity in the context of what he's saying. So I want to call on everyone who is listening to us right now, Biafrans and friends of Biafras alike. If you care about humanity, if you care about the lives of children, please, it is time that you give the Biafran government your IOU loan. It is very, very important right now that people will give this government their IOU loan. Because through this IOU loan, this loan that is going to yield you fruits, you're going to save lives of children. We have terrorists in uniform and in rags in our territory, killing children in their numbers, both pregnant women. So please, we are calling on each and every one of you, all of you who have listened to our leader Mazen Nambekano, that watched the terrorists have peace deals with the Nigerian terrorist state. Why the same man that you have listened to, the same man that you called your leader, is being held against his will, against every I mean, there is nothing on earth that would make the holding of our leader in the dungeon of Nigeria okay. Nothing on earth makes it okay. They claimed he was encouraging people to commit crimes, but there they are forgiving people who were committing crimes. Not people who were encouraging people, but people who were carrying out terrorism against the nation, against their nation, against women and children. So if you have listened to our leader Mazen Nambekano, if you called him Onyendu, your Onyendu, give the Biafra Republic government in exile your IOU loan. If you're one of those who said, oh, but people have squandered your money and did this and did that, give this government your IOU loan. You hold your certificate, and at the full restoration of our land, you will get your money back with all the interest that comes with it. Your certificate speaks volume of the support you have given to make sure that we restore our land. But as a true Biafran, as a patriotic Biafran, endeavor to make sure that you support what we are doing financially. At this point, we need financial assistance more than before, more than ever. Watching the Nigerian terrorist government with their terrorists in rags having a peace deal should be a clear message to you that you are on your own. So if you call yourself an Igbo person, or if that's how you choose to see yourself, or a Biafran, this is time you rise up and support what we're doing for the full restoration of our land. I have asked people over and over again, go and read the ORB report on Biafran self-referendum. It will help you understand what we have done. What we have done by conducting this self-referendum is the highest thing you can do against the terrorist state when it comes to this our freedom. Even the people you beckon on, the Nigerian terrorist states and the countries that you live in, they know that we have redeclared the restoration of Biafra. It is only you who is a Biafran who should have already known this that does not yet see it. So take your time, read the ORB report, and give the Biafra Republic government in exile your IOU loan. Contact me myself, the Minister of Information, or Mazi Kelo. If you reach out to any of my brothers here on the space, whoever is easy for you to reach out to contact, they will direct you to either of these people that I mentioned right now to you, so that we can help you get this IOU loan straightened out. We need everybody's support right now, more than ever. I don't know how else to say it, but your support will go a long way to see that the killing of our children, our women, will come to an end. And of course, if you do what you're supposed to do, all the kokoko and the kakaka, you will hear it. All the political terrorists that are terrorizing our land, all the Igbo, so-called Igbos, because most of them are not Igbos, let's just be clear about that. Like Nkodinamba says, I am an Igbo man. I cannot stand my own brother or sister being killed. It doesn't matter if the person is from Akwa Ibom or wherever the person is from. I can't stand it. So these people who are contributing to the death of our people are not Igbos. Let's all be clear about that. But since they claim to be Igbos, all the political terrorists that we have in our land, they will stop. They will be stopped in their tracks. And everything that they're doing right now, they will not have the opportunity to do it anymore if we do what we are supposed to do. I don't know how a few number of people can hold all of us at ransom. Let's rise up, do what we are supposed to do, so that tomorrow, when this history is being written, your name will appear on the right side of this history. Dalon, everyone. Thank you so much, Mazison, and we look forward to seeing you again. You remember you made us a promise, and I will remind you about that. Dalon, everyone.
Yeah, one watching again. Thank you so much. Who goes next? Mazi on your catch. Put the number. Over to
So,
you.
thank you so much. Honestly, honestly, Honorable COS, as we are talking, in fact, your voice wakes someone who is sleeping. And we just hear the word, you look as if you shouldn't stop. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Honorable Minister for Information. Thank you so much for all the facts you have actually outlined and disseminated for those who care to know, those who want to listen, those who want to change, not just listening. They want to, this time around, what we need is practical. And then they can say, yeah, I'm praying for you people, I'm praying for you people. Keep that your prayer. Keep it and give us a gem. By the way, all protocol observed. Yes. Listen and comrade, thank you so much. Igbo leaders sold Mazinanikan out. Why Fulani elders say? This leadership, put yourself, my honorable minister. Who leaders. Okay, I know it's a mistake. You cannot, you know, none of them are qualified to be leader. So it's a mistake. But let's just leave it that way. Igbo leaders showed more than they can. Elders defend. If an elder defend Boko Haram, that is it. That's it. You see, and I don't know if because of our humanistic life valued approach to people, maybe if we are like Boko Haram and bring one or two of them down before something like that, they will not come and begin to talk trash. Said they will keep quiet. They keep quiet. Have you ever seen a Fulani person? Even they made sure that they use media. They forced media to address them as bandits, and media helped them to propagate that nomenclature. The same way when they finished from Northeast and they wanted to come to Biafra land, you know, they had to media help them to use a non-government. Don't forget that their first attack is the Correctional Center. Non-government. Media we use, and you hear anybody call them terrorists, you see the northern Fulani criminal elders will be, they will react. I've never seen any of them, you know, even though they know that they have killed millions, displaced millions, you know, key pregnant women, key elders, national rulers, and I've killed them and even brag. There was that video of one, I think that one also is not in the notes, where they were beheading people and putting their heads in a sequential or line by line, putting their head, arranging their head properly. And one woman, them talking about saying that nothing police will do to them. Is that thing? All those things. You see them beheading people, are shouting, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Yet, no food and not I want to talk about food and no Hausa elder or other indigenous people elder have they come to even use call them who they are. No, I can understand sometimes using force, but when you are using being what's it called, lawful, doing things according to the law, they will take you for granted. But nevertheless, what we have resolved to do is akoye water, the hand you bring, you follow you with that same hand. As that particular mayor you bring, will use that mayor to respond to you. We continue to be lawful people, humanistic life value people. At the same time, to those who deserve it, to be gentle to the gentle people. That is I love that. I think Abraham Lincoln letter to his son's teacher. He said, "Teach my son to be gentle with gentle people and tough with tough people." Yes. They teach my son to be gentle with gentle people and tough people. With gentle people, and tough people will be twice tougher against them. Yes. All this, but I did know, because like before, someone for those people see them as a Biafran elder, as Igbo elder. They are not, but as they have claimed to be, they fail to live to expectation as what they're supposed to be. If you are claimed to be Igbo elder to be used to destroy our traditions, to destroy our identity, to destroy who we are, the land will soak your blood when the time comes. If you claim to be Igbo elder, you have to live like what Igbo elders look like. Because last time I checked, none of these morons Yes, sorry, for those who are strangers in our land, we have no respect for evil elders. Okay, so we don't say we don't. Evil elders have there's no room for iota of respect to them. We call them okay, evil. An elder who is at home, because at least let me see the experiment of this. The practical of this parable. It happened twice in my presence when because we have a ban of goats, most in our families. So we call it abobo. So I remember then we hear, my mother will look at the goats, be that the she goat is unable. She quickly run. She remove the rope on the neck of that goat so that the goat to be free to labor. You know, for a goat to be on labor and also have yoke on her neck, is an elder will be at home. We see such goat like that in it. We use that as a problem that such elder is an evil elder and is a vulnerable elder, has no respect in our land. So when we hear us use any language on them, don't be surprised, okay? So we're respectful people, but we don't exaggerate it. We give it to those who deserve it. You earn it. You earn it. Age is not just enough. You earn the respect. As I am now, I am an elder. Yes, because there are some youth who are on my back, and they don't call me by my name. They call me by my what you call it, de. If it's a woman, they call da. It's a mark of respect. Because, and any day I fucked up, they call me by my name, you know that I fucked up. That is how it is. So these people, you see them, they just using insulting our traditional tools. You see some of them, they even handle the you know, our etunes, they will turn it upside down. You asking yourself, is this an Igbo man? Where this one from come? And etunes that a little child that watching his father, who is a traditionalist, doing it, we do it with close eye, and elder with full traditional regalia will just come, gallivant. He giving this to just turn it upside down. That speaks a lot for those who understand what we're saying. So my people, we must, the last time I used to say this thing before, I'll repeat it again. Entire Biafra territory, where they have appointed kings. Don't listen to them. Any appointed king, because we don't appoint king, they are being chosen. Kings are being chosen in our land. Custodians of culture and tradition are being chosen. But these ones are going to be appointed. Those who destroy that original way of choosing them and to make it political, they have it's not by accident, they're intentional. So for them to appoint all this one, who knows who they are? Can any of you hit your chest that most of them are truly from the community or from the village they claim to be king, that they truly blooded son from that soil? The answer is no. That is why they did that evil, to destroy the original way of choosing them, because they know that that way will never choose strange blood. Never. So they had to use criminals to appoint criminals. He put a criminal as governor. He used the governor to appoint touts as kings and give them staffs. And these people just on our eyes destroy our traditional too. I remember last time I checked, even president pay homage to traditional ruler, let alone, no matter how small. But now, kings pay homage to councillors. You see the deterioration in the highest order. Desecration in the highest order. So when you see them like that, they have no honor They have no boss because they have sold their dignity. You know, the land, they don't have the backing of the gods of the land. And they are just like chaff before the wind. So that is why you shouldn't listen to them. You ignore them because they are desecration to the land. So if you are supporting them, that means you are validating the desecration. Ignore them and don't take their words. They don't dictate for you. They don't their orders not for you. They don't have anything, any jurisdiction. I mean, any legitimacy in our land to give you order or to say something that you will follow. The only government that is in charge is BRGIE and the federal government in Holland. They are the people that will give you. You follow their line, follow their instruction, follow every instruction. The Biafra is fully restored. Ignore those morons, those criminals, who are there. They see some of them are even abetting the evil woman, Alimat Abubakar, a woman who contracted, who is heartless. She don't even have remorse feeling for fellow women. Her Christian contact is to lure our women, to deceive them and bundle them out of their land and have them kidnapped. She will just come on social media to give one statement. I give you ultimatum to raise those women, and that is all. After that, you no longer hear from her again. She collected her money and pocketed. This woman, you will never, despite after the court will do their own, you will, sorrow is already your shadow. As a calamity already your companion. Your days already dark and slippery. As destruction will come upon you at on our way. Come what men. Now for Chukwu Najan. My people, see, we must continue doubling what we're doing. This point in time, in that prayer, the people will come and say, hey, I love what you are doing. I'm praying for you people. Don't speak it where I will hear it too, because I will see. I'm telling the truth. Don't say it where I will hear you, I will insult you. Meaning to which people, are you not part of us? That prayer, keep it. What we need is money. We don't need prayer. Yes, we have prayed enough. What we need now is action. And that action will be propelled by money, by a Jama. So convert it to money and give us money. Give us a Jama. Okay? Because you see all this arms, you see that they say the Boko Haram are deliberately carted away. The arm they procure to fight insurgency, the same Boko Haram will end up to use those arms. They are using it in Biafra land. The Nigeria armor tank, 90% of it are in Biafra land to fight who? Against Biafra Liberation Army. All these armed carriers, Bubagu, Dogashi, Agone Shemba, nonsense, all those criminal, Fulani terrorists, they put as vigilant and use those who are speaking Igbo, they put in the front. They are all against who? BDF. All of them. And BDF will not do the work with empty hand. In fact, let me tell you something. Even if you sell your property to form BDF, is the wisest thing to do. If you say that thing that will maybe knocked down, distant time without you getting pardon, now, and use the fund, even if you don't want to give, put it in IOU loan. It is the wisest thing to do if you are a true-blooded Biafran. And why I'm saying this is this: some of these people who are the like of Alimat Abubakar, they are everywhere. Some of them are chairman of market union. Some of them are chairman in they occupy leadership position in various areas. And when you talk about Biafra, they will be telling you, "No, don't mind them. We know." You talk about Lagos, they tell you, "We know what is happening." There's nothing like this. They will be deceiving you that yes, because they are not Biafran. But some of you fail to reason because sometimes it's nice people. These people, How many times are they going home in their Biafra land? What are the properties? Because these people are telling you they don't have properties in Biafra land. Only few. Just like Rochas Okorocha criminal. Before he became a governor, who know about him? How many of us know about Rochas Okorocha? It's only that election for governor brought him out, made us to know who is Okorocha. All his acclaimed charity work and not. No one in Biafra land. And that's why sometimes when people are praising Wazirike, I say, actually, he general sabotage, commander sabotage him, and he self wants to sabotage him, and then he take his own to the next level. When I was trying to told him that this man you are bringing is not an Igbo man, he kept adamant because of contract he want to get to build his hotel, to be building hotel. And to tell you that he's not alone. If the like of Rochas Okorocha, who is the only person who admitted that he's a Fulani man, he's the only person who admitted. If the like is not many, when this revolution was, they would have used it as a campaign strategy against him. But none to tell you, what would that tell you? He's not alone. There are many of them like that. Who have been ruling you, parading as governors, as senators, all the while, representing you in various positions. Reason when you see them are surprised that they will not do anything for the interest of their own people. Where is Obiano today? Where is Obiano? Where is Okizibas? Where is Ugwany? Blood, they say, is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. They don't care whether you are being slaughtered, they don't care. They have captured their portion and run away. But calamity will visit them one by one. Thank you so much for hearing me. Thank you, Honorable Minister for Information. More grace to Airbus. BIAFRANS. Good number.
Thank you. Honorable Betty, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, my minister. The great man. I thank every Biafran that is here, especially my leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I will never forget him. He is a wonderful man, and we will keep praying for his recovery, quick recovery, and release, irrespective of the lackadaisical way of the hopeless Igbo leaders. Do we have leaders? So I thank God for my PM because I know that one day he will come out. No matter what the enemies do. It was the IPOB that went, still Igbo speaking IPOB that went to Finland to testify against him, just like the Igbo ones who wore masks to testify against Onyendu. And I am sure it is Ijele, because that Ijele has been talking bad about Onyendu with Joe Ibukwe. So I thank God for them. Thank God for my APM who is leading us now. I pray that God will continue to direct him so that the enemies will see what they do not expect from our APM. I thank all the cabinet ministers who have been giving him the support that he needs, the encouragement, because when you are doing something very difficult, you will be looking behind to see if there's anybody supporting you. And if that support is not coming, you will lose hope. Now, my people, according to this title that says Igbo leader sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out. Yes, it was only today that I got convinced that Ngozi Orabufulani is a real Fulani person after hearing our daddy BMO. That Ngozi was born in Meduguri, taken to her place where they lived, When she was 12, they left Anambra and went back to where is this place? These people that was Jigawa. All these people, all these Fulanis, they work together, they behave alike. Somebody was saying in my program today that Europe is the problem of the world, just like Fulani is the problem of Africa. But the most shameful thing is that our Igbo people, we are all like the ethnic group. They have Fulani, Hausa, they have Yoruba, they have Igbo. We are all 40 United States. But the Igbo speaking Biafrans who are in Nigeria politics, I don't know what is wrong with all of them, but they will see. They will all see. It all started from our leader, our supreme leader, Ojukwu. It started from there. When Ojukwu used his father's money to start to fight Gowon, because Gowon started the war with the rest of Nigerians against us. They went to Aburi, they agreed on what to do. When they came back, Gowon changed. A Christian, always fighting for Fulani. These Fulanis, my people, by now we should know that this is how they act. Anybody that is going to do what? Sabotage what we are doing from now. We scatter that person. I'm telling you, because we've had enough. During that war, Ojukwu gave his money to Jim Nwobodo to go and buy him ammunition. Jim Nwobodo came to London and banked the money. After the war, he started the business. Link Group. You people can search it up. He started that business, enter into politics. And Jim Nwobodo, they said is a Fulani man that is his father. Do I know how many Igbos that are born by Fulanis? You know, Jim Nwobodo betrayed Ojukwu. So many of them, actually all of them, they were all betraying him, one by one. Who stood by him? It was his brother from Aqua Cross, called Philip F. Young. That was the man who stood by him. I don't know what is wrong with our people. I don't know. Now, I know him one-to-one with his brother Joe Nwodo. I know two of them. When I was working in Lagos, me and them, we were very good friends. We were doing what was sisters and brothers. Nnea came out and said that he will be a saboteur. Unashamedly. Somebody like him, he was a Biafran soldier, you know. Now, all of them, Kenan Namani, all of them, they are all betraying. None of them is talking about Biafra. During the time of Obasanjo, was it not this Ali Nonyema who said, who was the go-between between the Avengers, those boys from Iguacha and the government? Why can't this our governors come out and say, government, come, let's talk with these people? But they were the ones who proscribed us. David Umahi, Ugwani, Ifeanyi Ugwani, Willie Obiano, Okezie Ikpeazu, Wike, all of them were the ones that came and proscribed IPOB. There was Onyendu's video that I used this morning. Onyendu said that all these things were in the charter, in African charter. PM was the one interviewing him in that video, 2nd of February 2021. That very year he was abducted. And he was saying that the thing that surprised him is that all these governors, they claim that they're educated, but they will not go to the Constitution to hear what Constitution said about people who want to self-defend themselves, self-defense, association of whatever, to be on your own, to be free. If you want to live a nation, there's a rule. There's nothing we did out of, out of the rule of law. Everything was in accordance with the rule of law. He said it. And I was just wondering how you can be a governor. You don't have a personal assistant or secretary that will be able to go and search for certain things and tell you that this thing is right or wrong. And you will rush to go and prescribe your people. Why Fulanis who came from Futajelon will be the ones protecting their terrorist group? Look at that guy, like tiny rat in blue dress, using a magazine, gun magazine, round his waist. And all those things there are bullets to kill human beings. People who didn't do anything to you. Because these people can't get to our BDF because they are huge men and they know what they are doing. They were trained as opposed to these terrorists in uniform. But they will just unleash the mayhem on innocent civilians. And we're here talking. All the governors, they are fighting to eliminate their own brothers for the interest of the Fulanis, for Ruga. Onyendu said it in that interview that instead of that Ruga will come to Biafra land, all of us will die. They will never get Ruga in our land. Never. It will never happen. The unfortunate thing is that the few of us who are now contributing this money, everybody shouldn't look weak or tired or discouraged. We will do it. If our forefathers could fight in during 1940 something and 1920 something to wage war against these Fulanis, my people, is it now that we cannot do it? When Okokondem was the only man during the war, but now we are many in media. Everything is here now at our own disposal. It is left for us. We cannot be looking at these old fools. All these, I am a People's Club member. Is it not all these governors? Which Nigeria has money now to eat, to go to become a People's Club member and pay their 10 million contribution? It is people like NGOZI and Hopeless Uzodinma. And some of you here don't know that Hopeless Uzodinma was an armed robber. He was an armed robber, a school dropout. He is now the one leading the governors. So you can imagine that all these boys that they are killing in Biafra land, it doesn't mean anything to Hope. Hope was an armed robber. During the time of Idiagbo, they brought him to be killed in his land, and his chief said no. Because we Igbos, we don't kill our own. I don't know what is wrong with these ones now. Somebody like, is it, what's his name again? P2B. P2B swore to Ojukwu that he will never leave Apga. Where is P2B now? P2B even said that Biafra ended, that Biafra died a natural death 50 years ago in an interview with Arise News. How can you say such a thing? Whereas you climbed through the back of the man that brought Biafra. And look at even Biancono. Or is it Onyendu's wife? I don't know what they have given to Igbos. Look, our forefathers in 1803 drowned themselves in Georgia in an ocean that they will not be slaves. And these people tell us to our faces that we are their slaves. Fulani, you go abroad, you will be walking like that slave. You come back home, you are a slave. My people, it's not true. It cannot happen. Even if it is 1 AJ, bring it. Let us work hard. That's the only way we are going to free ourselves. You know, there's division of labor. These men fighting for us, they are not the ones that we go and lobby for our recognition. And we can never be Biafrans without being recognized. And how do you do it? It is a Jema or a J. It's always good. I always say it on my program because some of our people don't understand. They will tell you, oh, and that was what this CRC, that was the excuse he had. One of them told me, Betty, don't you know what Ogekere is doing? He's paying all the money to the lobbyists, ignoring the men on ground. And when that CRC left, Remigius reported that they said that they won't give the BDF any money because they get money from somewhere. We all heard it. So these Igbo people, wherever they are, they will be showing up in a very negative way. And they beat my imagination. And all these people with colorful and fine qualification followed him. Followed him. Because an elderly person like Mama Dabo does not know what resolution, conflict resolution means. That if a conflict arises like this, as an elder, he will sit down and sort it out. And he ran because what they have been looking for, a way, because they all deceived PM. They all deceived PM. Big time, including Van, who will tell you, I will count my 10 toes and my 20 toes. I am the armored bearer. Are you an armor bearer? And you are telling somebody that your man you are bearing his armor brought to be your lobbyist. You are telling him to come close, that you will not succeed. What does that mean? Sometimes I will be thinking, what is wrong with our people? How do you think that this Biafra will come? From the heaven? You know, when you pray, you go to your bed and lie down, then the thing will come down from your prayer. Let us see. You cannot do anything or succeed in anything because you are praying. You have to couple your prayer with action. You know? They think, oh, Ogekere is giving us bribe. Ogekere is giving you this. They even said it, that Ogekere bribed me. Oh, 247 said it. That's Ugo Chukwu. He said it. An Igbo man still. Wherever they are, they will be posing like they are too intelligent. Eh? If you people know what this Van did to me, this is my information minister. Ask him how many times I have cried to him. What Van was doing to me. They always want to intimidate, always want to show that they are sensible, that they have no sense at all. You are telling Elias to come close, that he will not succeed. Meaning what? But you were there that day when PM brought these people to introduce to Biafrans, because that is the only way we will be recognized. And thank God today that APM is not deviating and he's not looking back. He's not a man of many words. I love him for being a man of action, because everybody has their own nature. PM likes to dance. He likes to play games and things like that. But in his action, you will see the other side of him. It's not everybody that we will all not be behaving or acting in the same way. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to know what your goals are, what you intend to achieve in life. It has always been Igbos. Sunday Igboho came, and even Obasanjo, who was once a president of Nigeria, traveled to, when he was held at Badagry, or is it Cotonou? Obasanjo went there. Wole Soyinka went there. Even Akintoye, Professor Akintoye went there to go and see Sunday Igboho. It was only who was Ricky when he was alive that went, I've forgotten his name, something, that elderly man that later died. He was the only one who went to Buhari and said, give me Nnamdi Kanu. I will make sure that anytime there is court hearing, he will appear. No, but these other ones are just there to use our people for money making. Why is Hopeless Uzodinma living in Abuja? Being a proxy governor. You know, by law, by right, he is no longer, once he left that government house in Imo State, he is no longer the governor. But nobody will tell our people, because you're supposed to be there to maintain that very immunity as a governor. But because his hands are not clean, that's why he's scared. NGOZI will be claiming to be an Igbo person, and NGOZI is building a whistle that will poison all our people. How can you be blowing whistle when there is war against our people? That will show you people that she's a Fulani person. Both her first husband and her second husband, that she got 4 daughters, they are all Fulanis, because NGOZI is not an Igbo person. She only learned how to speak Igbo when she was in Igbo land with her parents, and she left when she was 12 years. Our daddy told us today. And that the BMO doesn't say what it doesn't verify. So we all should know that no matter what we say, no matter what we do, the nitty-gritty here is donation, donation, donation. We need it, my people. There's a lot of sabotage, and that sabotage is from no other than Igbo people. Shetima, when he was a governor, he hid the head of a terrorist in his house in Borno State, and he worked his way out to become the vice president. And in fact, I have always said it, Sultan of Sokoto have been the ruler of Nigeria since 1960, when Nigeria had their independence till today. All these governors are just cover up. Very, very much so. They are cover up. It is the Sultan of Sokoto that rules Nigeria. And my people, we can't go ahead with these people. We have no common tradition, no common culture, no common knowledge, no common religious belief. So how can we be there? Okay, think of it like this. For those of you who are one Nigerianists, if Europe is 44 nations, because if you go to Google, that's what it will tell you. And let's assume that Nigeria is half of Europe, but Nigeria is almost the same size as Europe. Nigeria is just one nation. A very easy access to the usage of this same Europe is only in Africa that you will come. Europe will be sharing us like cake. What Onyendu said in that interview of our PM, he says, Simon, do you know that Cotonou used to be owned by Germans, but when they were defeated, they gave it to French people? So we are just now like a commodity in the hands of Europeans. I'm not going to go into all that, but these are things we have to consider. We really need to work very hard to pull ourselves out of this slavery, because it's enough. No matter how educated you are, you will be working like a slave for the Oyibo man. You will go to Nigeria, Fulani will draw a line for you that you will not cross unless you do what they want. They can never take our land for Ruga. God will forbid it. I can never cover my head like a penguin in the name of wearing hijab. That is not my orientation. I'm even getting angry for Christianity because religion is one of the things that is destroying this whole world. Even when I was reading what Donald Trump was telling them at the UN, he said to America, Britain and France, that you people allow these aliens and look at what they are doing to your country. This is what we are going through. We have been going through since 1920 something. So my people, we should all understand that Fulanis, they don't forget. Their father Osman Danfodio told them what to do since 18 something. Till tomorrow, they haven't forgotten. Plus Asari Dokubo, who is there training his own soldiers with ammunition. No Igbo person have the balls to go and challenge him. He even boasted that his forefathers sold us and that if not for Britain, he will still be selling us. But that he will continue to kill us. Is there all on the internet. So I don't know why Igbo people are the ones killing our people. When they say Igbo is killing Igbo, I admitted it because all these governors are Igbos. All the governors are Igbos killing us for Fulanis. Whereas all the time, their terrorists, Gumi will tell you that you shouldn't call them terrorists, that you will upset them. And nobody, no mainstream media in Nigeria calls them terrorists. They will call bandits. And you all know that by way of definition, the banditry and the terrorism, they are not the same. But they are evil people acting in evil way. This is the only thing they use in putting fears in our people. We are the only tribe or only clan that challenges them. And they will never take our land. Impossible. It will not happen. Even if we don't have that ammunition, the moment they get to our land will swallow them. Because we see them when they are coming in, but we don't see them when they are going. I will yield my mic here, but before I yield, I am telling Igbo governors, stop all these things you are doing. See what Benue did to us during the war. When our people were running from the north, coming back, they will buy them at Benue and Plateau. See today, the repercussion. Nemesis is real, oh. Karma is real. It is real. Whatever you do today, you will reap it tomorrow. You people betrayed Ojukwu. You people betrayed Wazirike. You people betrayed Onyendu. Betrayed our PM. Now you are fighting Ogenkere. Ogenkere didn't do anything to anybody. We know that this is how you people are. Igbo the betrayers. That's how your people are. Anybody that is around you.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you, but I've been hearing it and I don't really like it. The way you are referring to Igbo, I don't like it. I'm an Igbo man.
You have to like it.
Just a second to have a conversation with you, right? You are an Igbo woman, a very hardworking Igbo woman for the restoration of Biafra. Now, your last statement here is Igbo people the betrayer. You think it's just you and I who are working hard to restore Biafra that are listening to you? It is not just you and I who are working hard to restore Biafra.
See this title. Is it wrong or right? Are they not the ones that sold Onyendu? Are they not the ones that sold Onyendu? Are they not the same people that went to Finland and testified against PM?
I'm trying to make it a conversation with you so that it doesn't, just so that you can see where I'm coming from.
No.
and so that we can have a say.
Yeah, I know that is not
Okay,
all
go ahead.
Igbos. Let me
It's all right. Go
let me
ahead then.
break it down for you. It's not all Igbos that are bad.
No,
It's not
you don't need to break it. You don't need to break it down for me. Just go ahead. When you're done, I'll speak. Go ahead.
okay. Yes, a majority of the things happening is our people. Majority of the people that are betraying are Igbos. Igbo speaking Biafrans. Well, you can look at the anybody putting thumbs down like Onyekachi is doing now. We look at the title. I wonder why two of you now confronting me did not say anything about the title of the program. And it's true. I know it's not all Igbos that are betraying, but majority of Igbos are the betrayers. Are they not ashamed of themselves? They should be ashamed of themselves because we sell our own. Fulani don't sell their own. So lashing out at me does not change anything. It does not. P2B is an Igbo man. Jim Nwobodo, an Igbo man. Ifeanyi is an Igbo man. So why are you getting upset about it? You don't have to. So I will stop here. Since a majority of you don't like what I'm saying, you should clean off this title and go home and change those people from what they are doing. How many people did David Umahi kill in Ebonyi State? How many? Well, if your Igbo people are angry, let them change. They should change. I'm an Igbo mother, and I am not happy about the way they are killing our people. They should stop. Now, the other day, they just killed a gentle senior brother. What did that guy do? Because he's defending the land. Anyway, my minister, Sonny, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Let them carry on. They are the ones who are pulling us back. Fulanis that came from Futajalon are there protecting their brothers. Ijeleku said if Onyendu come out, that they will kill him. The same thing with Urago. Are they not Igbo boys? So what are you saying? I really don't care. I don't care. Thank you, my minister. And thank you, everybody.
To everyone.
Mazisani, I'd like to address something, please. Yes. Greetings, everyone, once again. My sister Betty, I'm going to speak to you directly, and then I'll make a general comment. And what I'm going to say to you directly, I just need you to hear me. When one tries to correct, in fact, this is a general statement. When one tries to correct something that is wrong, that doesn't mean the person is lashing out at you. And that doesn't mean that the person is upset with you. I'm not going to be angry with you. I don't have any reason whatsoever to be angry with you. But I have every reason at this point to correct what you were saying. I have every reason at this point to correct what you were saying.
Okay, I'm listening for your reasons.
Your references to Igbo in your comment is very wrong. The people you calling their names, the governors and whatever they are, senators, local government chairmen, whatever they are in the political sector, representing our people are all Igbo, and they are representing Igbo people. But they are doing the bidding of the people who sent them. If they are representing the territory that is for the Igbo people, are they going to go to Yoruba land to commit these crimes? Is a Yoruba governor going to come to Enugu State, old Enugu State, to commit these crimes? Or to do all these things? No. Adewale, whatever they choose to answer, Mohammed, Ismaila, whatever their names are, they're not going to come to our territory to commit these crimes. They will do it in their land, just as the politicians in our territory will commit the crimes in our land. The people that are fighting you to stop the restoration of Biafra, they are all from that territory. They are fighting to prevent that territory from gaining what it is fighting for. But when you speak and you say, Igbo people saboteurs, these Igbo people do this, and it is wrong. It is wrong. When I spoke earlier, I don't know if you heard me, I made it very clear. Some of these people bear Igbo names. Some of them answer like they are from our place. They have mixed in with us, but we know they are not ours. And that is just the simple truth. But when you want to speak and you're saying, I mean, at the point when you said Igbo people, the saboteurs, or whatever, however you put that, I don't want to misquote you. I just couldn't take it.
Please, Mr. Snow,
Mazin Nnamdi Kanu,
Mr. Snow, you did
Nne,
not
just
come
let me
here to analyze
let me
what I say.
finish.
If you have any contribution,
Can I
please
speak,
make your
please?
own
Can I speak?
contribution and leave mine alone. Please, make your own contribution and leave mine alone.
Please, I wouldn't like you to interrupt me again, please. I beg you in the name of anything that you worship.
But you
In the name
interrupted
of
me
anything,
first.
in the name of anything that you serve, I am begging you not to interrupt me. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. What I am telling you is this. In this very media space where you're speaking right now, you are not the only person that is listening. It's not just Igbo people that are listening. It's not just our people who are fighting for our freedom that are listening. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. What I am trying to make you understand is that what you're speaking, you're telling the rest of the world, and you are building dirt on the name of our people. And that's not okay. There is no way at all anybody's going to prove that that's okay. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I don't have a problem with your opinion. I know the people who are perpetrating and committing the crimes. You think you know Nyanwodo more than me? I know all these people who are doing this, but what I am saying is when anybody is in this media space, that is a BRGIE media space, do not spit on the names of our people the way you just did. I am saying this to every other person who is going to be picking the mic in any space where I am. If you don't see me there, you can do it. If I hear it, if I have the opportunity, I'm going to shut the person down. That is what I am saying. I do not have a single problem with what your submission is. It is your point, it is your submission, and you have every right to make your submission the way you want it. But you cannot say, Igbo people did this, Igbo people are this, Igbo people did this, Igbo people are the demon, they are the devil. But then you say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, an Igbo man, is an angel. That makes sense to me. You know the names of the people you want to call. Why don't you address them by their names? Is it better now that I'm raising my voice? Is this the way? It is better to get this correction for me to raise my voice. Is that better? No. I am never going to, the way you said it, I'm not going to come and start trying to talk down on anything you say in the media. But it is my job to make sure and correct when there is need to do that. Where there is a problem is when there is a correction and somebody doesn't want to take the correction. We are representing Biafra people. We are representing Igbo people. And we have been here hours and hours trying to do the right thing. There is no reason why that general statement, Igbo people this, should be on people's lips. Now you want to count NGOZI as Igbo people. You want to count all these evil governors who have been massacring our people as Igbo people instead of addressing them by who they are. Because that was not the reason why I raised my hand in the first place. But please, everyone, I'm sorry I had to raise my voice. But please, everyone, when we're making submissions in the media, we should remember, we are not just speaking to our people. We're not just speaking for the listening or the hearing of those who are fighting against us. But there are also people who are trying to understand why we feel that the leaders or the so-called leaders who are from our land, that they sold our leader, why the leaders of the North are supporting terrorists in their territory. There are people who want to see why we feel that way. And those people could be here. That's all I am saying. Now, to the reason why I raised my hands. Please, I want to buy-in on Lagos na Ugwu. There is a serious plan to revisit the kind of burning of homes that you experienced during Peter Obi's election. I want to advise each and every one of our people in Lagos and in the North. You can take part in the IOU loan too. The IOU loan is not for people in diaspora alone. It is for every Biafran who has the means. If you are back home and you want to take part in the IOU loan, please reach out to me. We can make it in such a way, we plan your payment arrangement, and you will get to the goal of the IOU loan you want to be a part of. But that is a better way for you to save your money, so that when the land is okay, you will have enough resources, enough funds to go back into that business that you love doing. Please, everyone who is listening, ndị be anyị nọ na Lagos, ndị be anyị nọ n'Ugwu Awụsa, na Kano State, na Abuja, remember what Shetima said. Remember what Shetima said. They are about to fulfill all of what you heard in that interview. Because join us in the IOU loan. It is very, very important. Oboro Sunday nọ na diaspora na-eme IOU loan. Onye ọbụla nwere opportunity itinye aka na IOU loan. Just imagine that your beautiful shop that you will be opening once Biafra is fully restored, that there is a certificate showing that even while you were at home struggling, that you participated in the IOU loan. Think about it and give us a call. Let us arrange a payment pattern for you to get to the goal you want to reach in your IOU loan. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Never again. So we have no invitation to all the Biafrans who are from Biafra, a reality. And to everyone, sacrifices that are working against BRGIE cannot demean. And if you're in this Biafra restoration, you forward. You're making a very big mistake. So there's no room for think of what to do to bring sanity to BRGIE. Think of what to do and support the people. They don't engage in things that because gentleman, that I want the attack on the media of us. Because we're at work. You see all that have been nothing that the media will be very every arena is so please focus up forward with the Gemma. You see that in Washington DC, Gemma will happen. Everything called ego because we are at war. President was telling that all guys, this is that they are fighting and then they want war. You cannot survive and sustain without every money that you pay in negotiation money that is being used to buy weapons that you now go and buy your own and then become you see and the guys selling into Nigeria. So we are not selling what Nigeria is doing war against us. exchanging goods and services. Lose here at the Nigerian and Europe and NATO. So fighting to get it back. But because you have independence, you fight for land. And we reject them forever. We challenge Shetima Assembly in New York. Alex Tabb, Finland president. APM. Got the Congress covered. Matter of the killing of Martin Namdekano to the common. Igbo elders that of the government house. It's the games that they have to play. That's why we ask them the past 4 years. We these elders for the past 4 years to cover your mouth all this while. The testimony that of our Prime Minister by Finland. The testimony of petition to the US pointed out the trust of Nigeria is only BRGIE. Even IPOB is 2012. The Biafra Republic government yesterday terrorist government to the American and committing international crime. From showing because more are coming. And now, quiet. Guys, every night, guys, again. The first was a public testimony. Is they are crying. I love you now. You need to be strong. And we need more money. I want someone to explain something towards the general. Some 0 to 1 month. After is it up to 1 month? All these things that I'm talking about now. One month. So that you will understand. APM carry back. They say you do Photoshop photo. These are people that have failed under slander and to destroy audience. And that is where you are. There will.